welcome to the Advanced Level English Literature Classroom of SBC StudyX. So today our lesson is On to a Nightingale by John Keats. First, we will get to know some details about John Keats. John Keats, he is from England and he belongs to the era of 1795 to 1821. And he is a romantic poet. Also, I need to mention that in this poem of Ode to a Nightingale, John Keats has taken one of his life experiences because John Keats died of tuberculosis. And he actually mentions the agony of getting into such a disease and dying with such a suffocation. He has taken that experience into this poem. So we will see what is there in the poem. Okay. There are 8 stanzas in this poem, in this ode. Right? So this is the first stanza and we will see what is there in the first stanza. First, let me recite the first stanza for you and then after that I'll go to further explanations. My heart aches and a drowsy numbness pains. My sins as though of hemlock I had drunk, or emptied some dull opiate to the drains. 1 minute passed, and Lathwoods has sunk. 'Tis not true envy of thine happy lot, but being too happy in thine happiness, that thou light winged triad of the trees, in some melodious plot of beechen green, and shadows numberless, singers of summer in full throttle. So here we see, in this image, you can see actually it is a nightingale bird. The poem is addressed to a nightingale bird or to a nightingale. Right? So here I have taken a picture of a nightingale bird. And also I have taken a kind of a small image of a sorrowful face. So in the poem, in the very first stanza, you see John Keats, he uses these kinds of words. See the words that he has used. Aches, drowsy, pains. See the words he has used. Right? And also he mentions, my sins as though of hemlock I had drunk, or emptied some dull opiate to the drains. What does he mention here? Actually here, John Keats, he's suffering with this illness of tuberculosis by this time when he writes this poetry from 1818 onwards. Now he writes these poems, and he writes this poem of Ode to Nightingale, and he has written, my heart aches, a drowsy numbness pains. And he says that he talks to a nightingale bird and he says that it's like I have taken some kind of a drug. I have taken hemlock or I have emptied some dull opiate to the drains. He says that I'm like a person who has taken drugs. I'm out of my senses. That is the way how he shows the pain that he has, the suffocation he has. Right? Then he says, 1 minute passed and Lathwoods had sunk. Now he says, what is this word Lathwoods? Actually it's an allusion. Lathwoods. I'll tell you what Lathwoods is. Lathwoods is a river in the underworld, which is from the Greek mythologies. It says that in this particular river, Lathwoods, if somebody drinks water from this river, that person will definitely forget everything. Right? So he says that I am like a person who has forgotten everything. Like that is the way how he broadcasts the pain that he has. through these kinds of poetic words. Right? So we'll further see, we're looking at the stanza 1. Now he says, "'Tis not through envy of thy happy lot, but being too happy in thine happiness, that thou, light-winged dryad of the trees, in some melodious plot of beach and green and shadows numberless, singest of summer in fruit trees." So you see, in these lines of the poem you have happy, light-winged, melodious. You find some positive words here, right? So here you can simply understand John Keats, he addresses a nightingale bird and he tries to share the agony that is inside him. He knows that this nightingale bird, he sings all through the day and he hears it. So now he has chosen this nightingale as a subject matter in order to share his pain and all the worries. Right? So what he says here, "'Tis not through envy of thy happy lot." I'm not jealous of you. I'm not jealous. I know that you are happy. I know that you are light-winged. You are a light-winged dryad. You are a spirit. Light-winged dryad of the trees. In some melodious plot. All positive aspects he brings from this nightingale bird. But still he says, "I'm not jealous of you, my dear nightingale bird, but I want to share my pain." Right? So he says so in the stanza 1. Okay, now we are moving to the stanza 2. Okay. We'll see what is there in stanza 2. You can have a look at the 2 images. Right, there's a wine bottle as well. Right, and a beautiful picture of nature. Right, you see what he is going to convey in the stanza 2. "Oh, for a draught of vintage that had been cooled a long age in the deep delved earth, tasting of flora and the country green, dance and provincial song, and sunburnt mirth, or for a beaker full of the warm south, full of the true, the blushful debauchery, with beaded bubbles winking at the brim, and purple-stained mouth, that I might drink and leave the world unseen, and with thee fade away into the forest dim." Now, by this moment in the stanza 2, John Keats, he takes an image of a draught of vintage where they have, where they enjoy during the summer season, where they take some wine and they dance and they have the provincial songs, and the environment is really beautiful to see. The nature is really beautiful to see. He recollects some memories of such scenarios. Then after that, he says that I want, maybe somehow or the other, I want to forget my pain. I want to recollect my happy memories. I want to go back to my past and I want to be happy with the things I've done. Right? So he takes such images and he says that, okay, here you see, with beaded bubbles winking at the brim and purple stained mouth, that I might drink and leave the world unseen, and with thee fade away into the forest deep. He says that, okay, I want to maybe, again, I want to like consume any type of an alcohol or whatever, wine it is. I want to consume that and I want to forget my pain and I want to fade away into the forest dim with you, my dear nightingale bird. In the first stanza, he compared himself and the nightingale bird. Now he knows that nightingale bird is a happy bird. He knows that nightingale bird is full of freedom. Right? So he compares, and after that now he has come to a point where he says that I want to forget my pain, I want to forget everything, and I want to fly with you to the forest. Right? Okay, now we are moving to stanza 2. Sorry, stanza 3. Stanza 3. Okay, we'll see. I'll recite the one for you. Stanza 3. Fade far away, dissolve and quite forget what thou among the leaves hast never known. The weariness, the fever, and the fret. Here where men sit and hear each other groan, where palsy shakes a few sad last grey hairs, where youth grows pale and spectre thin and dies, where but to think is to be full of sorrow, and laden eye despairs, where beauty cannot keep her lustrous eyes, or new love pine at dim beyond tomorrow. Right. Have a look at the two images. You have an image of an old man with a sorrowful face, and there is a picture of a graveyard, which actually symbolizes death. Right? So here, by this moment he says, is in the first few lines, fade far away, dissolve and quite forget. In the second stanza also he told that he wants to forget everything somehow or the other. Maybe taking a drug, maybe taking alcohol, maybe drinking some water from the Lake Words River and forget everything. Now he wants to forget his pain. Right? In stanza 3 also he says the same, okay, but we'll see whether he's going to be in the same point or he's going to have a realization, right? So here, fade far away, dissolve and quite forget what thou among the leaves hast never known. Now he says to the nightingale bird, you don't know what kind of a pain that we men undergo in this life. He says that what thou among the leaves has never known. When you are inside the forest, when you are jumping from, like hopping from this tree to the other tree, you never know the pain that we undergo. Right? So here he says that, here, see, the weariness, the fever, and the fret. Here where men sit and hear each other groan, where palsy shakes a few sad last grey hairs. So he takes the images of, he says that an image of a sick person, not only a person actually, sick men and women sitting together groaning and complaining their pains. He takes such images, and also he takes some images of old men who are about to die, maybe with a sickness or without a sickness. Actually, in this poem, he has taken the era in which people died of this fatal disease, tuberculosis, or in short you call it TB. Right? So here, he says that where youth grows pale and spectre thin and dies, the illness was not only for the old aged, it was to the young ones, to the little babies, or whatever the person it is. If that particular illness is spreaded and the person gets that illness, that person will definitely end up dying. Because actually in that era they did not have medicine for this illness. They did not have proper medications, hospitals, facilities, they did not have. So this is the reason why this kind of an agony had been there. Right? And also you need to know that the poet himself, John Keats, he suffered from tuberculosis and he died of it. Right? Okay, so you see we'll move into the poem. Well, but to think is to be full of sorrow. It's something to be really sad, we are sorrow, we are filled with sorrow. And laden eye despairs, where beauty cannot keep her lustrous eyes, on new love pine and death beyond tomorrow. If death comes and tells you, okay, you have to come with me, you will have to go. So here it says that maybe the young ones, the youth, the love, or whatever the things that you are filled with, if death comes, it's going to be all over. You'll have to say bye to your life. So actually this life, love and death, three things are actually interconnected. Right? So we'll further move into the next stanza 4. Stanza 4. Let me recite stanza 4. Away, away, for I will fly to thee, not charioted by Bacchus and his parts, but on the wingless wings of piracy. Though the dull brain perplexes and retards, already with thee, tender is the night, and haply the queen moon is on her throne, clustered around by all her starry face. But here there is no light, save what from heaven is with the breezes blown, through verdurous blooms and winding mossy ways. So here, still the poet is talking to the nightingale bird. And he says, away, away, for I will fly to thee. And now, by this moment, I don't want to stay any further in this lonesome. I want to fly to thee. I want to fly to you. But not charioted by Bacchus and his parts. Actually, who this Bacchus is? Bacchus. I'll tell you. Bacchus is also from Greek mythology. He's actually the god of wine. They have a number of gods and goddesses in Greek mythology, if you read. Right? So this Bacchus is the god of wine. And the parts are the leopards. Leopards are the vehicles of this god Bacchus. Right? So now actually it's different, it's a contrast, because at the beginning in the first 2-3 stanzas it said that he wants to forget everything, and it was more than to forget. Now step by step there is a kind of a realization. So here we find, I want to fly to thee, but not charioted by Bacchus and his parts. I'm not to come to you, I'm not going to fly to you, charioted by Bacchus and his parts. Right? But on the wingless wings of piracy, he says that, okay, I'm a pirate, I'm going to fly to you with the use of my poetic language. The wingless wings of piracy. It's a beautiful line actually. He says that I'm not going to take any liquor, I'm not going to take any drug, but I'm going to fly to you with the use of my poetic skills. Right? And then he says, though the dull brain perplexes and retards, already with thee. I know that my mind is really dull. I know that I'm filled with pain. But still, I will fly to you through this poetry. That's actually something positive to take into our life as well. Right? Okay. Tender is the night. So now we take some beautiful images from the nature. Tender is the night, and happily the queen moon is on her throne. Moon is on her throne, queen moon, personifications are there, clustered around by all her starry face. The moon figure is taken, the moon is clustered with the starry face, fairies. Right? He has nicely personified. But here, there is no light, save what from heaven is with the breezes blown through the verdurous blooms and winding mossy ways. Now he says, Nightingale bird, I want to fly to you, right? But still I know that I'm in a kind of a place where there is no light. Queen moon is also there, but still I find that I'm in darkness. He knows that he's still with that pain, but he tries to somehow or the other console himself. Right? Okay, so we are going to move to the stanza 5. Stanza 5. I cannot say what flower flowers are at my feet. Now he says, I cannot see what flowers are at my feet, nor what soft incense hangs upon the boughs. But in embalmed darkness, guess each sweet, wherewith the seasonable mountain doves, the grass, the thicket, and the fruit tree wild, white hawthorn, and the pastoral eglantine, fast fading violets covered up in leaves, and mid-May's eldest child, becoming muskrels, full of dewy wine, the murmurs, butterflies, and summer leaves. He takes some beautiful images from nature, but he says that he cannot feel them, he cannot see them. Now see, I cannot see what flowers are at my feet. He's with the nature, but by this time he says that I cannot see what beautiful things are around me, because my heart is at a huge agony. Right? I cannot see what flowers are at my feet, nor what soft incense hangs upon the boughs. So actually here you find visual imageries, you can visualize. Right? The soft incense hangs upon the boughs. I cannot smell anything sweet either. Right? But in embalmed darkness, guess each sweet wherewith the seasonable mountain doves. In this beautiful season, I cannot feel anything. The grass, the thicket, and the fruit tree wild. White hawthorn. He has mentioned different types here, and I have taken some images of the things which are mentioned here. Yeah, right? Here, fast fading violets covered up in leaves. Mid-May's eldest child. That's another flower which you actually, the violets and different types of flowers. The coming musk rose. Right? He has taken beautiful images, and also he has taken the murmurous haunt of flies on summer ears. You have visual imageries, you have olfactory imagery, and you have auditory imagery. All the imageries are seen, which actually make the reader feel it, the senses he has taken, to make the reader understand, to make the audience understand that John Keats he is in such a situation that he cannot feel anything. Right? So he tries to convey that kind of a message here in the stanza 5. Right? We are moving to stanza 6. Now we'll see what he's going to tell. Darkling I listen, and for many a time I have been half in love with ease through death, called him soft names in many amused rhyme, to take into the air my great breath. Now more than ever seems it rich to die, to seize upon the midnight with no pain, while thou art pouring forth thy soul abroad in such an ecstasy. Still wouldst thou sing, and I have ears in vain, to thy high requiem become a song. Now he says that to the nightingale bird, he says, the nightingale bird he always sings. Right? He says that, darkling, it's like saying darling, the little creature, the little darling in the dark. Right? Darkling, I listen, I can hear you singing. For many a time, I have been half in love with an easeful death. I really wanted to die with an easeful death. Actually, nobody expects to have a death with sufferings. Right? So John Keats also has expected such a death, but it's not. His fate did not allow such an easeful death to him. Right? So here, I have been half in love with easeful death. Call himself names in many amused rhyme. I use different words. As I'm a poet, I used different types, different soft names to call it. I gave different types of interpretations to them, beautiful interpretations, to take into my air my quiet breath. My expectation was to have an seize upon the midnight with no pain. While thou art pouring forth thy soul abroad in sunshine ecstasy, you were singing, you were having a life with happiness, life with freedom. You have everything, but I really expected, this was my last expectation, but this is now useless because I'm not getting it any further. Still wouldst thou sing, and I have ears in vain, to thy high will become my song. So here he uses, now by this moment, I hear you singing, but I don't see the positive aspect of it. I hear it like a high requiem. A requiem is a kind of a funeral song, funeral prayer. Right? So he hears it like that, he knows that he's about to die, and now he hears the sound of the nightingale bird in a negative kind of a pessimistic aspect. Right? We are moving to the next stanza, and we'll see what is there in stanza 7. Right? Thou wast not born for death, immortal bird. No hungry generation struck thee down. The voice I hear this passing night was heard in ancient days by emperor and clown. Perhaps the self-same song that found a path through the sad heart of Ruth when sick for home. She stood in tears amid the alien calm, the same that oftentimes had charmed magic casements opening on the form of perilous seas in fairy lands. So in this stanza he says that, John Keats, he says that not only me, actually first he addresses the bird saying, thou wast not born for death, immortal bird. Nightingale bird, you are immortal. Why? You are immortal, your song is immortal. Why he says so? Here see, no hungry generation stripped thee down, your song cannot be forgotten by anybody. The voice I hear this passing night was heard in ancient days. The sound I hear, the song I hear in this night, it's not only in this night, it had been in the past as well. Here, in ancient days by emperor and clown, by many people, you are experienced. Your freedom, your song, that capacity is experienced, right? So that is said by John Keats, and he says that you are different, but I'm here in a lonely, pathetic situation, and I know that I'm about to die, right? So we'll further see. And also he has taken little sad heart of Ruth, he has taken another allusion, right, from the Bible. This character is taken. Here he says that he wants to highlight the fact that Nightingale bird, you are immortal, but we human beings are not immortal. When we are told to die, when we are, the invitation is sent to us, we have to go whether we like or not. We are moving to the stanza 8, which is the stanza. Forlorn, the very word is like a bell. It's like a bell, forlorn, to turn me back from thee to my sole self. Adieu, the fancy cannot cheat so well as she is fain to do, deceiving elf. Adieu, adieu, thy plaintive anthem fades, past the near meadows, o'er the still stream, up the hillside, and now 'tis buried deep in the next valley glades. Was it a vision or a waking dream? Fled is that music, do I wake or sleep? So by the stanza 8, there is a nice realization within John Keats. By this time he knows that I'm about to die. I need to realize that life is too short. Life is impermanent. the inevitability of death. By this time he has understood, right? You see, forlorn, the loneliness. The very word is like a bit, I know that I'm lonely and I know the truth, I know that I'm to die, right? So he says that, you, the fancy cannot cheat so well. I cannot be in a fanciful world, I cannot be in that kind of a world for that long. I would say by the you, the fancy cannot cheat so well. As she is fain to do, as she is fain to do, deceiving us. Sometimes life deceives us, right? That we have to understand. That is not only the one person, that is common to each and every human being, right? Adieu, die plenty and fades. He says to the Nightingale, your anthem fades. Past the near meadows, over the still stream, up the hillside, and now it is very deep, it's not gone. In the next valley glades, it will definitely, you will be heard in the future as well. Was it a vision or a waking dream? Now he questions himself. John Keats is questioning himself, whether I saw a dream or whether it's a reality, right? Fled is that music. Do I wake or sleep? So finally, there is a good understanding, okay, I am about to die, I have to accept this, right? So that is it which John Keats has beautifully chosen the subject matter as a Nightingale bird, and how he is sharing his pain with the audience, with his readers, right? Okay, so go to the next slide and see. Okay. Now, I want to talk about the structure of the poem. Structure, actually, this is an ode. The genre, the poetic genre is ode. In odes, we find they're actually narrative. And you find, yeah, I want to talk about the rhyming pattern as well. Okay, we'll go to the rhyming pattern. For that, I will go to the stanza 1. Right. We'll go to the rhyming pattern. So, the rhyming pattern we find from the last word of each stanza. Right, so you have plains, drunk, drains, sunk, lot, happiness, trees, lot, numberless things. Right, so how are we going to find the random scheme? Right? Pains, drains, drunk, sunk, you put B, right? Then after that you have lot, happiness, trees, lot, and plot. So that is C, right? And after that you have happiness, numberless, D, right? And after that you have trees and E. So for that you're going to put E, right? So that is the way how you find the rhyming scheme. A, B, C, D, E, C, D, E, right? So that is the rhyming scheme of this poem. If you go to the next stanza also, you will find the same rhyming scheme going further from stanza to stanza. A, B, C, D, E, C, D, E. That is the way you name a rhyming scheme, right? Okay. We are going further to the structure. And also you can see in the third point, John Keats, he has used formal language in this point, right? That's a key point. He has used the formal language in this point. So structural wise, those are the things that I can talk to you. And technical aspect, you see. Imageries, of course, I brought to you while I was explaining. He has used imageries, visual imageries, olfactory imageries, auditory imageries he has used in the poem. Personifications he has used. He has personified death, he has personified life, right? Yes, and also different natural. He has taken different images. He has taken different. Even the moon, it was personified as queen, right? So personifications are used, and also allusions. Allusions. He has taken Greek mythological allusions from Bible. He has taken, right? And alliterations also in the rhyming scheme and the words when you recite the poem, you can find the sound effect alliterations, right? So those are the techniques used by the poet, right? Themes and issues. I have mentioned 3, but you will find more than this interconnected to these ones. The first one, passion for escape. Passion for escape. John Keats, he has the passion for escape. Now why? He knows that he is about to die. He is with that pain. Right? So that is the reason why he tries to escape. That is the reason why he wants to forget it. Right? And the second one, yearning to find happiness through poetry. That of course you remember that line nicely. Through the poetic, the witless wings of poesy. Right? So he's yearning to find happiness through poetry. That's a beautiful thing that we also can take in our life. Right? Third one, awareness of sickness and mortality. I told you, starting from the first stanza, step by step, when you go to the stanza 8, you find that John Keats has a beautiful realization on his life. He was like out of senses, he was like on the fence thinking, okay, I'm going to forget the pain, this and that. So, it's a nice thing, awareness of sickness. Now he knows that if this fatal disease will definitely kill him, but he accepts it finally. He has that stable mind at the end, okay, I'm ready to die. Right? That courage he receives. Okay, so awareness of sickness and mortality, the death. He has a realization on that. He knows that life is impermanent. Okay, so those are the themes and issues. Right, so that's it on this lesson, part 2 of Nightingale. If you have problems and if you come across questions, you can contact me. So have a nice day. God bless you.